Hey everybody, and welcome to Rapid Outdoors 360's Season 7 instructional video for our very first giveaway of Season 7. Now I just want to let you know that any of the RO360 giveaway products have not been furnished by any sponsor, and I have bought and paid for all of those gifts by myself. Now that's my way of giving back to the outdoor community by trying to pass along the great gift of the outdoors to the next generation. And I guess it's also a tribute to family and friends that took the time to pass that encouragement along to me and give me the gift of the great outdoors. So, that being said, let's get on with the very first giveaway of Season 7. As I said before in my previous announcements, this is a fishing related giveaway, and it ties in to the last two videos that you watched with the friendly competition between my grandson and myself. Now I'd like to pass along a fishing challenge opportunity for the winner and a friend, just like you watched on the last two videos with me and my grandson. It's also an opportunity to try different lures and tactics. Now, as you know, as fishermen, we sometimes get complacent and you fall into a rut. You're always using your same set of baits or one particular bait, or you're using a special sort of tactics that you're comfortable with and confident with. Well, hopefully this package will get you thinking outside of the box and into the mystery tackle box.
That's right. The giveaway consists of two different bass mystery tackle boxes for you and a friend to use in a head-to-head challenge on your favorite body of water. And who knows, besides having a fun time, you might even learn a new fishing tactic or a new bait to use.
So, how do you qualify to get in the drawing and a chance to win this giveaway? Well, first of all, you need to be a subscriber to Rapid Outdoors 360. So if you're not yet subscribed, get yourself subscribed to Rapid Outdoors 360. Hey, it's free, it don't cost you a thing, and you won't miss any of the future giveaways coming up this season. Number two, you need to answer a couple of questions. Now, the giveaway is based on the previous two episodes of this MTB fishing challenge between my grandson and myself that took place in two different seasons. So, on episode 10 of this season, which is part 1 of the MTB challenge, you need to answer this question. What was the final score of the competition? In other words, at the end of the competition, what was Wes's total points and what was myself, Grandpa Lee's total points? Now that's for episode 10, part 1. What was the final score of the competition? What was Wes's total point score and what was my total point score? Now the second question is for the part 2 video, which is episode 11. Which was the second competition between my grandson Wes and myself. Now, for that one, for the part 2, which is episode 11, the question is, what was my, Grandpa Lee's, go-to lure or my money lure that I always went to and used it to catch fish when I started falling behind on Wes? It was my confidence lure, and I mention it over and over again, and I show it to you. Now, you don't have to give me the specific name, just the generic name. Like, was it a rubber worm? Was it a jig? Was it a crankbait? Etc. So, those two questions need to be answered. One from part 1, what was the final score of the competition? What was Wes's score and Grandpa Lee's score? And from part 2, what was Grandpa Lee's favorite go-to bait? Again, just a generic name. A plastic worm, a jig, a crankbait, a surface bait. Well, what's the generic name of that bait? I talked about it many times. As Wes would take the lead, I'd always go back to this certain bait. Give me that generic name. Now, do not, do not enter that information in the comments of either the part 1 or part 2 videos or in the comments of this giveaway video. But what you need to do is to send me an email with those 2 answers at rappidoutdoors360@gmail.com. Now, this giveaway closes on July 31st at 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time. Again, to qualify for this video, get your answers sent to me in the email at rappidoutdoors360@gmail.com and do it before July 31st at 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time. Anybody who sends me the answers after 11:59 p.m. on July 31st Central Standard Time, unfortunately, you'll be ineligible for this drawing. So make sure again that you send those 2 answers via email to me at rappidoutdoors360@gmail.com and make sure it's sent before 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time on July 31st. Again, do not post the answers to the 2 questions in the comments of this video or in the comments from part 1 or part 2 videos. Don't help out your competition by putting those answers out there for everybody. Again, I need you to send me an email with those 2 answers at rappidoutdoors360@gmail.com. Now, another way you can increase your odds of winning is select a friend that you'd like to challenge if you win this giveaway, and get him to subscribe to Rapid Outdoors 360 and get him also to submit the answers. This way you will double your chances of trying to win this giveaway package. Or if you have a group of people, get a group of people to subscribe to Rapid Outdoors 360, send in those answers, and your group will have a greater chance of winning that prize. And then you can decide who's going to go head to head against who in what competition. Maybe you can even have your own drawing. Once you get a bunch of you guys together and somebody in that group wins that package, you can have a little internal drawing to see who takes on each other in that competition. Just a couple of ideas on how you can increase your chances to win this giveaway. Now, the one thing I'm doing here is I'm trying to drive up my subscription rate from my first magic number of 500 subscribers. And I'm trying to reach that 500 magic number by the end of this season. Now, I really appreciate all the support that the Rapid Outdoors 360 YouTube channel has received over the years. Plus, all the new friends I've made through the outdoor community here on YouTube. And I really appreciate if you guys can try to help push me up to that 500 subscriber mark, which is my goal to reach by the end of the season. A big thank you in advance for that help also. Okay, one last reminder. How do you qualify to get involved in the drawing to win this giveaway?
Now, number 1, you must be a subscriber to Rapid Outdoors 360's YouTube channel. So if you're not yet a subscriber, get subscribed. Hey, it doesn't cost you anything. And this way, you will not miss out on a chance to win future giveaways this season. Now, number 2, watch Season 7 episodes 10, which is part 1, and episode 11, which is part 2, and answer these 2 questions from those episodes. Now, from episode 10, what was the final score of the Mystery Tackle Box Challenge for both Wes and Grandpa Lee? What was Wes's final total, and what was Grandpa Lee's final total? And from episode 11, the question is, this was part 2, what was Grandpa Lee's go-to lure to catch up to Wes whenever he fell behind in catching fish? I went to it every time I fell behind a fish or two to Wes, and I held it up and showed it to you, and I mentioned it, and I don't need to know the exact name of that specific lure, just the generic name. Was it a rubber worm? Was it a jig? Was it a crankbait? Was it a surface bait?
And when you answer those 2 questions, do not put them in the comments of this video, or do not put them in the comments of the part 1 or part 2 video. Don't help out your competition by putting out the answer in the comments where everybody can see it. So, the last thing is, make sure you email me those answers before, again, email me those answers before July 31st at 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's when it closes. If I receive any emails with the answers after 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time on July 31st, I'm sorry, but they will be ineligible for this giveaway. So make sure you get it in ahead of time. And you send me those emails again at rappidoutdoors360@gmail.com. And don't forget, I'm trying to reach that 500 subscription level by the end of the season. I'm about 40 away. I'd appreciate you getting me out there and getting your friends to subscribe and watch the channel. And like I said, this giveaway is a perfect opportunity for you to invite your friends to subscribe, answer the questions, and increase your odds of winning this giveaway. Hey, thanks for supporting RO360, and best of luck to all of you.